And I'm back yet again because it was kind of a shock today that Apple just released a bunch of stuff for the Mac desktops, or are going to, really, and which is OSX Mountain Lion, which is 10.8, that's going to be released at the end of the summer. And they already released some videos describing the functions and features. And wow, that was a kind of a surprise since Lion just came out roughly 7 months ago. And they're already releasing another one here soon. Now, according to them, it looks like they're going to be doing yearly operating system updates. That's mostly to correspond with also some of the fast updates from iOS. And now they're going to actually drop the Mac from the OSX. I guess considering it's, they don't want to consider it. They're kind of combining the two operating systems together. Well, not the operating systems per se. The coding's a little quite a bit different under the hood, but rather a lot of the features and functions are going to be integrated together. I think that can be a good thing, and I'm seeing actually very good benefits from that, especially with the iCloud, which is, my productivity went up 1,000% just using that, because since it has the features in all iPad, iPhone, laptop and stuff, I could just grab a device and everything's right there. So I have all the features of my iPhone on my laptop, all the features and programs and software. Also, going out yearly updates because of the growing popularity of the Mac computers, which was obviously due to the iPhone and the iPad. But that in turn started the growth of the Mac desktops, like the iMac, their laptop series, and, Mac Pro is a different story. So I'm going to go over some of it. I'm not going to cover everything, but just the interesting things. They have something called Gatekeeper. I think the primary reason of Gatekeeper is the growing concern with malware on the Macs, which we've seen quite a few times. In fact, there's this one piece of software that's been developed for these spammers to build malware just for the Mac. So they realize this, and they're really upping the game with this Gatekeeper. And I'm going to read you something on this. To help prevent malware, and allows the user to restrict system to only allow apps that have been signed by trusted developers. And by using free certificates provided by Apple. Now, some people might think this means you can only get software through the App Store, and that's not true. Developers outside the App Store can still gain access to these free certificates provided by Apple as well. And actually, there's actually 3 settings for Gatekeeper. And actually, let me look over here because I got it written down a little bit better. It says allow applications downloaded from, and one says the Mac App Store, 2 Mac App Store and identified developers, and 3 anywhere. So if you select anywhere, you can download from outside the Mac Store. So it's a way to help prevent people that might try to invent malware to install on the Mac system. So I think it's a good thing. So software updates are going to be done through the App Store. And usually software update was like a standalone to update primarily the operating system. Now, that can be a good thing, I guess, and I'll give you an example. Because before, when I used the Final Cut Pro 10, and when I downloaded additional content as well as, I think Motion as well, it was done through the software update instead of through the App Store, which is kind of confusing. So it's kind of good in a way to have everything done from one place. So you're going to be able to upgrade the operating system, all the applications from one place. You don't have to go to separate places. Okay, the Mac desktop is also going to get notifications, just like on the iPhone and the iPad. And so it's going to be great, be able to tell messages, iMessage, emails, or whatever. Okay, something called Messages, which is the Mac desktop version of iMessage you get on the iPhone and iPad and iPod Touch as well. And check out my video. They have released it as beta right now. So watch my video and I'll explain what it looks like. It looks very similar to the iPad version. And it's supposed to replace the iChat. That's going to put in Game Center from the iOS. Now, I think Game Center is more of like, have your Xbox Live networking type thing where you can play multiplayers. I'm thinking that's kind of how the Game Center works. I don't use it on the iOS, so I'm guessing that's what it's going to be like when you put it on the Mac desktop. Okay, Notes and Reminders are going to be separate applications instead of being integrated with other software applications, which I think is a great thing because before, I admit I couldn't remember where Notes, what application that was located in, and Reminders as well. Although Reminders is in iCal, soon to be renamed Calendar in Mountain Lion. And so I think it's a good thing you keep it separate because then people have to remember what that particular function from the iOS, like the iPhone, is, and where it's going to be located on the Mac desktop. It's going to be separate. So you say, oh, Reminders. So it's going to be Reminders instead of, going into, what was it in Calendars or was it in, So that's a great thing to be standalone. So that's some of the things that's going to be coming out for the OSX Mountain Lion 10.8. I love Messages on the Mac desktop. It's really going to be nice. So I'm looking forward to Mountain Lion when it comes out.